Hi everyone, and thank you to be present for my descriptive speech. Today, I describe to my audience how World War II started and ended. We have a lot of things going through in different periods of our life. By the same way, the world has undergone many types of phenomena and situations that depicted its image. Among them, there were World War II. World War II was a war known as the deadliest conflict in human history, with over 84 million fatalities and tens of millions of deaths. Therefore, I believe it is an important topic to talk about. The Second World War started back on September 1st, 1939, and ended on September 2nd, 1945. It was a global war opposing two powerful alliances, which are the Allies and the Axis, the great power of the world and involving most of the countries in the world. The research that I've done gave me a lot of information to share about World War II. Today, I would like to describe to my audience how this war started and what made it end. To approach this topic, firstly, I will detail the outset of this war. Secondly, I will explain the outcome of this war. And thirdly, I will delineate the end of this war. The outset of World War II. The Second World War started back on September 1st, 1939, when Germany's leader Hitler decided to invade Poland, which was supported and protected by France and Great Britain. Adolf Hitler, despite the threat and the danger that his action could create, invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939. The aftershock was not long in coming, and it took France and Great Britain a free day to declare war to Germany, marking the beginning of World War II. It is also important to note that the instability caused in the world by the First World War from 1914 to 1918 played a major role in the creation of World War II, which broke out 2 decades later. Another significant move from the German leader that escalated the beginning of the war was to confront his opposing great power by doing what he wanted, such as rearming his nation and signing strategic treaties with Italy and Japan, which were provocative actions of war. Having known this war has begun, let's discover what was its outcome. The outcome of World War II. The Second World War, known as the deadliest war in human history, resulted in the loss of life, properties, and physical assets. World War II was a war that left Germany divided into 4 parts, and Hitler and his associate countries had to pay reparation of the war to the Allies. Another important and unfortunate outcome of this war was the mass murder of the Jews, estimated to over 4 million people, which was Hitler's malicious project to exterminate the Jews. However, how did this war actually end? The end of World War II. Among what we can retain from the end of this war is that it has been possible with the unconditional surrender of the Axis power, according to Mendip Barrow. With that said, it started with Germany's surrender when on May 8, 1945, the Allies accepted Germany's surrender about a week after Adolf Hitler had committed suicide. And that 8 May 1945, Winston Churchill announced the VE Day, which is the Victory Day in Europe, as this day marked the end of World War II in Europe, according to Mendip Barrow. However, David Vergen from U.S. Department of Defense believed that this The end finally came on September 2, 1945, when Japanese officials signed the surrender document aboard the battleship USS Missouri at Tokyo Bay in Japan. The conclusion. According to HistoryNet, the Second World War was the most destructive war in all history of the world. In exact cost in human life is unknown, but casualty in the World War II may have totaled over 16 million service personnel and civilian killed.